Hey everyone, welcome back to another week's video. So for this week, we've got some really awesome stuff in, so let's get straight into it. Starting off, we've got these guys right here. These are one of my personal favorite freshwater fish. It's the Tiger Goby. These guys are excellent as they stay pretty small, under 2 inches. And they're super fun to watch as they like to bury in the sand. So you normally will see their head sticking out, and then you throw some food in there and you'll see them dash out and grab it. Another thing I really like about these guys is that they can actually change their color based on their environment. So right now you see he's on white sand, so his body's lighter. And so if you were to put him in a tank with black sand, his body would go pretty dark, and especially those dark stripes on him would get really dark, and he'd blend in there. We've also got a pretty wide variety of Hillstream and Borneo Loaches in, which are amazing for algae and biofilm eating, and they're awesome just because they look like little freshwater stingrays. These guys are super peaceful, also don't really get over 2 inches, so they're great for smaller tanks. The thing with these guys, they do prefer slightly cooler waters, so as long as your water's not over 78 degrees, they should be perfect for your tank. Another fish that I'll just point out real quick while I'm in this tank, these African fire barbs are absolutely phenomenal. We've had them in the store for quite a while, so they've already got their beautiful colors in. And these guys are great peaceful schooling barb if you want something a little different for your tank. These guys are pretty unique, so definitely come check them out. All right, so next up we have another one of my favorite fish. These guys, if you've been a customer here long enough to remember our display tank, we used to have some of these in there. These are the Peppermint Pike head. So these guys are a type of cichlid from South America. These are ambush predators, meaning they're not actually aggressive. They're more docile. They tend to just kind of hide out in plants or driftwood or just chill in the water column. They're not very fast swimmers, so you don't want to make sure they're not out-competed and that they're with relatively calm fish, or that you just make sure they get enough food. But these guys, like I said, peaceful. You just want to make sure you don't keep them with any fish that are too small for them to eat, because they are ambush predators, so they'll gulp them up real quick. But overall, these guys are super awesome to look at as they've got beautiful gold spots on them, and then that brown with the vertical stripes. They just make for a really unique, beautiful fish in your tank, so come check them out. So last but not least, we have the awesome vampire shrimp in. So despite their name, they're actually not aggressive at all, and despite their size. These are one of the larger growing freshwater shrimp that you can get. These guys max will get to about 5 inches. And so like I said, despite their name, they're pretty peaceful largely as they're filter feeders. And these guys don't have their fans open yet, but if you look carefully when I zoom in here on the front of them, closed up there are their fans. So they filter feed algae and just other micronutrients from the tank. So that's the key with these guys, keeping a big enough tank that there's enough food in the water column for them. And we also do sell a specialty food for them. These guys are, like I said, really great, super peaceful, awesome. You can keep them with bamboo shrimp, and you can see this guy here actually has his fans out and he's catching particulate matter from the water column. These guys only get to about 2 inches, so not as big as the vampire shrimp, but you can definitely keep them together, keep them with smaller, peaceful fish that won't really bother them, and these guys will do just great in your tank. So come check them out, and thanks for watching.